two teams, Grant, you have to expect they'll be relying on their front court to get it done here.
Yeah, I think that's right, B.A. It should be an old-fashioned battle amongst the bigs. And whoever gets the edge in that matchup, I think gets the W. But we'll see.
Looking at the starting five for the Minnesota Timberwolves. McDaniels at the 3 with Randall at the 4. DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. And it's Gobert in at the 5, down low. Here's McDaniels. Following the 3 by Oklahoma City. The 3, DiVincenzo. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Now here's Dort. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 4 on the clock. Here's Wallace. Minnesota with a rebound. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
And in their last game against this club, turnovers really were a problem for them.
Well, they have to stay aggressive, but protecting the basketball is at the top of the whiteboard. There's a balance.
And I think Lu Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here is DiVincenzo, coming off a 16-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
Now here's Wallace. Hartenstein in the post. Randall's there. Hartenstein, great positioning on the putback.
Well, Hartenstein is a phenomenal offensive rebounder. He is a big guy who knows how to use a 7-foot frame to track down rebounds.
Wallace misses the 3.
You have to defend the three-point line. They got lucky he missed that one.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Takes a 3. Another miss by Minnesota. Oklahoma City has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Screen by Holmgren from deep. SGA. Pure from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has shown tremendous growth in this area. His ability to break down a defense on ball screen.
Wallace, the pass to SGA. Here's Holmgren. With the floater, and it's good on the layup.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
To end the run, and there's McDaniels. That one's good on the assist by Randall.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Pass to Hartenstein. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Dort for 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
And depending on the severity of that, it could be next man up mentality.
Here's Edwards. The Thunder making their last shot.
And one of the stronger finishers in this game, Anthony Edwards at his best.
Here's SGA. He has 6. Wallace misses. Randall outside. Driving in. And it's Randall with the jam.
He slams it home and gets some extra camera time chilling on the rim.
Yeah, he did spend a little time up there, didn't he? Now here's Mitchell. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. The 3 from Holmgren doesn't go in. 2 for 4 in this game. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Outside for Randall. Now here's DiVincenzo. Checked by Mitchell. And DiVincenzo hits from deep. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Let's hope Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. For the Thunder, Williams has checked in for Chet Holmgren. Williams comes in for Wallace, and Isaiah Joe subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Williams. Outside Mitchell. Williams with the screen. Shot to stop the run, and they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. Oklahoma City shooting their third free throw shot of the game. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 and finding their rhythm now. Right side Reed. The kick out to Ingles. Here's Highland. And that one drops. And it comes off an assist from Ingles.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
Pass to Joe. Outside Mitchell. Outside Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. On target from range.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Conley against Mitchell. There's the triple. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
They keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, you came to the right place.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. No shortage of scoring here. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And for the Thunder guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
They're getting a big contribution from the bench already.
They needed a jolt from that second unit, and that's exactly what they got.
On the court for the Timberwolves. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Bones Highland. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And Minnesota has possession following the 3 by Oklahoma City.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
And the responses often come from the three-point line. That's just today's game.
Now here's Joe. Against Minnesota, he was really on his game.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Pass to Randall from outside the arc. Drains the triple. Randall's got 5 now.
And you gotta have some confidence to fire back like that. Randall with no shortage of confidence.
Holmgren inside. Checked by Randall. And it's Holmgren missing. Minnesota's gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Randall finds Reed. Back to Randall. Puts up a 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
You know Randall is going to take these. If he finds something he likes on the arc, the ball is going up.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Williams a screen on Conley. And it's Mitchell, the miss. Minnesota has gone 7 of 11 from outside the arc. Nice percentage from distance so far. Tim, you got into the NBA media very quickly after your playing days. Were you naturally drawn to this side of the game?
Well, B.A., I think I always saw the game as a coach would, trying to watch all 10 players at the same time. So for me, the ability to stay connected to the game while also talking about it and hopefully teaching people really is what's drawn me to it from the beginning.
And no suffering the L from the broadcast table.
That's for sure. You don't have to have any sleepless nights.
Now here's Dosunmu. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Oklahoma City. Some changes for Minnesota. Rudy Gobert's checked in for Reed, and McDaniels is subbed in for Conley. Here's Randall. 32 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Gobert, a tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Gobert's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And with the playoffs around the bend, here are the Western standings. You look at the Thunder. This season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at number 1 as the postseason approaches. And of course, the Timberwolves down 4 spots.
Looking at Oklahoma City, they've been terrific throughout the regular season, showing they may be just the team to beat in the postseason.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 6. 6 to shoot. Out to the right wing. The 3 from Holmgren. Randall pulls down the board.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Getting a good look. Edwards.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Guarded by Edwards. And again, Oklahoma City, no good.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And it's the Thunder with the ball after the Timberwolves picking up a basket a moment ago. Here's SGA. SGA using that size.
Well, that bucket from SGA just shows you a lot of grit.
And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 17-5 run. Dosunmu, pass to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Mitchell finds SGA. And stolen by Edwards. Fast break, Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. Lets it fly. The Thunder with the rebound. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, the bench changed the game. What a shot in the arm to this offense. That second unit was incredible.
Now here's Edwards. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City.
And don't forget about his work on the boards. He was doing the dirty work as well.
Oh, great power driving to the bucket. Edwards gets it to fall. A fearless finisher.
Thunder trail by 7. 56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. From deep, Holmgren. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 4th rebound in this one. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Gobert hammers it home.
You're best to get out of Gobert's way. You don't want to be on the wrong end of that tug.
Screen by Holmgren. The 3 from Mitchell. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, nothing bothers coaches more than turnovers. I'm sure it was not quiet in that post-game locker room.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Holmgren with a screen on Edwards. SGA finds Holmgren. Look at Holmgren taking on all comers.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
That shot missing. Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the...
You look at the Timberwolves, they've been just solid at times. And at other times, they've been awesome. Fun team to watch when everything's in sync. Are they...
Moving on now to the first half of play. And how about Julius Randle's contribution?
I'll tell you, he doesn't miss many. He can be aggressive. and play within himself at the same time. Heck of a first half.
Shaq-like percentages for sure. That's it for us. Thanks.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. And you know, Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
The Timberwolves lead by 9. And we've got a report from the sideline. Let's get the scoop on Isaiah Hartenstein. What's the status, Allie?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Oklahoma City's head athletic trainer. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. It's a blow to a team that was hoping to be healthy coming down the stretch. It looks like their depth will be tested now.
All right, Allie, thanks.
Well, it's a tough part of the game for sure. See these athletes out here with the strength and speed that they play with, injuries are unavoidable.
SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Holmgren is out there with Aaron Wiggins. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
So it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And the technical free throw is good. And Legs, one thing we're seeing more of these days, head coaches who weren't necessarily high-profile guys coming in.
Well, I do think when you walk into a locker room having played before, there is a level of credibility that's automatically there. But in the age of analytics, it's probably less important that a head coach be a former NBA player. That's 3 straight misses to start the second half, not what they wanted.
Tries it from 19, and he knocks the jumper down. SGA's got 11 points.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Holmgren outside. This one for 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. SGA's got 3 assists tonight. Stolen by Wiggins. Holmgren outside. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards, a pass to Randall. Here's Gobert. Hounded by Wiggins. McDaniels from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc. McDaniels got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Thunder trail by 11. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort outside. Pass to Wiggins. Holmgren outside. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. 16 points for him.
And continues to make plays offensively, having a very efficient quarter.
Here's Wallace. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
I like what I saw on both ends that time. Hustling on defense to create some offense.
And it's out of bounds. It's Minnesota.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
Here's what Oklahoma City's going with right now. Williams is checked in for Wiggins, and Mitchell subbed in for Dort. SGA against Edwards. Now Gilgeous-Alexander, 11 points in the game. Pass to Williams. 3 on the clock. Off target with the 3.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Here's Randall, and the layup is good off the glass. And now an 11-point Timberwolves lead.
It's certainly been a good night for him, and it is showing on the scoreboard.
Pass to Holmgren. A minute 37 left in the third quarter. Holmgren with a screen on McDaniels. Wallace misses. Minnesota leading by 11. Randall, the pass to Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
You got to bring more muscle if you want to stop Edwards from scoring. He's gifted at converting through contact.
So for Oklahoma City, Wiggins, he's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Caruso comes in for Wallace. And Joe subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Mitchell. He's got 6. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Stolen by Caruso. It's an even 3-on-3 break. From deep. Offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Wednesday, they'll be playing against Jaren Jackson and the Utah Jazz.
And that game against the Trailblazers, anything can happen in the NBA, but they'll be a heavy favorite, and it would take a total meltdown for them to lose.
Williams is checked in for Wiggins.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Reed for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Reed's got 6.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now here's Mitchell, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Williams from long range. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Reed's got 4 rebounds now. Launches a 3. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Minnesota up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And just a selfless decision from your 2-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, the pass was so effective. Great job moving the ball with purpose.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Bones Highland out there with Mike Conley. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 spot. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And the basket by Highland.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Defense did just enough to force that miss. I really expected him to get 2 there.
Here's McCain. And that was good. McCain's got his first basket.
Well, he's not the biggest guy, but McCain certainly plays tough inside.
Here's Highland driving inside.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
Outside Mitchell. Holmgren with a screen on Conley. Mitchell misses.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
For the Thunder, Williams comes in for Carlson. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Mitchell. And the Timberwolves also making a change. Edwards is checked in. Well, Legs, when we talk about current players, who are the guys you want taking the shot with the game on the line right now?
Well, certainly the tried and true like Stephen Curry and Kevin Durant. You can't go wrong there. or a multi-time MVP in Nikola Jokic.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Edwards. Over Caruso. Outside for Randall. 5 to shoot. Minnesota again missing.
After making 2 threes in the first half, the defense has really tightened up on him here, and he's yet to hit one in the second.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander takes the contact.
And that's the right decision when you've got a smaller man on you.
Outside Edwards. And he lays it up and in.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And SGA has got the ball here for OKC. The baseline J is on the way, and it's Oklahoma City with another.
And forget the analytics. I'll take SGA from mid-range any day of the week.
DeSumo. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Anthony Edwards.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. Wallace with it. Randall's in his pocket. Now SGA. Dort fires. Can't get the 3. Minnesota leading by 14. Strong drive by Edwards. Dort with a steal. Wallace outside. Tipped away. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Now Gilgeous-Alexander.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
The defensive pressure was right there.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Count it!
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Holmgren. Oh, Chad Holmgren standing tall.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
They've been battling all night. Now they're on the brink of putting this game away.
I think the key here is to be careful about playing it too safely. Just keep doing what you're doing.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. There's a minute 26 left in the fourth quarter. Gobert pulls it down. Minnesota leading by 17.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Timberwolves.
Oh, man!
Look out below.
Oh my, Edwards looking to demoralize the defense a little with that one.
An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, any thought of losing this game has been put to bed.
Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Dort. Wallace outside. Just 5 on the clock. To halt the run. It's not going to go for him. It's been all Timberwolves. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game. Outside, DiVincenzo. Edwards for three. Off target. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory.
Dante, you want...
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Tim Legler, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. As always, we appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.